We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
Time for our tale of the tape. And here is Ryan Spice Boy Rhodes. He tipped the scales at 160 pounds. He's 5'7" tall with a reach of 71 inches. Up against them, Lupe Fiasco. Man, this guy has done it all in music, a true legend. But what about when he puts the gloves on? We're about to find out.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
Ryan Spice Boy Rhodes, who at the age of 20 became the youngest post-war holder of the British title and has also challenged for the WBO middleweight title. Lupe Fiasco. Just like perhaps his most famous song, Lupe Fiasco promises to be a superstar in the boxing game. We'll see.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
This bout is scheduled for 15 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Sheffield, England, here is a British, an international, and a European light middleweight champion, Ryan Spice Boy Rhodes. Fighting out of the blue corner from Chicago, Illinois, please welcome Lupe Fiasco.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
So, all the talking's done.
Right.
Now, let's get down to action.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. Nice counter shot. Which fighter will say no mas? Misses with the straight left. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight, the fans are on the edge of their seats.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your corner man whisper in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Tried to score with the uppercut. With the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That jab doesn't score. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Rhodes in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Come on, you're switching off.
Great. I love that. I love that. That jab's slick.
On, you've let him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better.
Nice work. Good round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. You were thinking. You were smart. You weren't loading up. You were still landing your power shots. Good work. And don't forget the jab. You know, get your carrot together.
I need you to focus on what you're doing.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Just keep him on the end of the...
Into this, you're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get
Great round, great round. Now relax, relax. Good man. You stay focused?
again. Right, let's go out there.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
Now breathe, just get your breath back. Good work.
Take the round off. Win the round on your jab and breathe when you're stepping round. And
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Only catching air with that hook. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. And that hook misses. Looking to land the hook. Well done with that tap. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Oh my, that's a game changer. Let's talk about Rhodes in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
Great round. Now relax, relax. Just keep them on the other end of the...
I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind.
Good work. Now that's it. Now breathe. Just get your breath back. Good work out there. That jab's working nicely. Good man. You stay focused? Go on. Don't let him back in or anything. Don't give him no free shot.
One round that you've lost, don't worry about it. I need you to go back out.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Just keep him on the end of the...
Get that jab back. Just box him. Just be smart. Just get your shots.
Nice work. Good round. I like that. I'm happy.
It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
Just keep him on the end.
Tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. You've got to take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute.
Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Catch and shoot. When you've got two evenly matched fighters in this weight class, it sometimes comes down to who's in better condition. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Beautiful counter punch. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you're in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
misses with that straight left. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Rhodes in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
I need you to straight round, great round. Now relax, relax. It's the same again. Don't change.
Back out there and win the round. I need you to go back out there.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man, good man, good man. You stay focused? Go on. Don't let him back in or anything. Don't give him no free shots. Be smart. Just keep it
Back and win the round, right? There's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
Nice work. Good round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy.
Good round that is. Come on. You've let him back into the fight. You're much
good work. Now that's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get your breath back. Good work.
Switch on. Get your boxing back together and put it back on.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather right back into the action.
Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. You've got to take that confidence away.
Here we go to the fourth round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Insane action! Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Big whiff with the right hook. How about that time counter shot? This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Through the straight left, but it won't score. That big hook doesn't land. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Rhodes in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Now that's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get your breath back. Good.
Get that jab back. Just box him. Just be smart. Just get your shots.
Great round. Great round. Now relax. Relax. There's 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Now good work. Stay focused. Don't let him back in the fight. Great round. Just keep him on the end of that jab.
Together. Don't worry about that round.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man. Good man.
That round, it was a bad round, but we don't care. Go out there and win.
Great work. I love that. I love that. That jab's slick. It's the same again.
Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Slick. I don't want
breathe when you're stepping round. If you got complacent, the fight's not over yet.
There's the bell for round 5. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fight. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, Oh, you play calm, play cool.
Nice defense on that right hook. Punch, counter punch. Can't find a home with that jab. Nice counter. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you don't think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Misses with the straight left. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Rhodes in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Now you've let him back in. Now it's going to be a tough one.
Great work. I love that. I love that. That jab is slick.
Just all right, now you're switching on. Right, let's go out there and get your boxing back.
Will appear. Just get him on the end of the jab. You get it.
What was that? What are you doing? You're switching off, and you're starting to make mistakes. Now you go back out there and switch back on. Get focused, get your mind back on the job, and then get back out.
You were thinking. You were smart. You were loading up, but you were still
Listen, you've switched on. What are you doing? You need to go back out there and
don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you do. Good work.
Buddy, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on.
But you'll take him out. He's ready to go.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish it.
On to the sixth round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
A perfect counter shot. They missed with the jab. Good counter punch. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
That jab gets blocked. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. He misses with that straight left. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Rhodes in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Now just stick a few body shots in.
Listen, you switched off. What are you doing? I need you to focus on...
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Just keep them on the under.
You've let him back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and...
Great. I love that. I love that. That jab's slick. It's the same again. Don't change too much. Just keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. Good man. You say focus? Go on. Don't.
Come on. You've let him back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back.
Great work. I love that. I love that. That jab's slick. You were
Get your rhythm back, then we go again. You're starting to make mistakes.
Great round. Great round. Now relax. Relax. There's 1, 2 straight down the middle.
Get your mind on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back into the action.
Just get your breath back. Good work.
You got complacent. The fight's not over yet. You got to go out there and win this round.
Here we go. It's round 7. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the flyweight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. Do you know the amazing fights at a middleweight are ridiculous? That is what writes our history books.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. So much for boxing. This is a fight. That hook just can't find the target. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Rhodes in that last round. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
All the way through camp.
Nice work. Good round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy.
Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. You got to take that confidence.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Just the same again. Don't change too much. Just keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. Just keep them on the other end of that jab, and you get your...
I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
Great. I love that. I love that. That jab's slick.
Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab basics.
Great round. Great round. Now relax. Relax. Just keep him on the end of that jab. And
that round. Don't worry about it. Let's go out there.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Go out there and win this next round. Right. Let's go out there.
Round 8, and we're off again. How much is left in their tank after last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
They exchange punches. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you've hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. A lot of effort being exerted here. So far it seems, and down goes Ryan Rhodes. blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. One, two, three, four, five. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character?
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Rhodes in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Good work, that's it. Now breathe. Breathe, just get...
Come on, you're better than that. Get your mind back on the job.
Don't give him any free shots. Keep smart. Just the same.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get your jab back. Just boxing, just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything.
Ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt.
What are you doing? You've completely switched off. Get your mind back.
Get out. Go out there and finish it. Just get him on the...
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. Don't worry about that referee.
That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in
The
there.
referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
I need you to focus on what...
Thinking. You were smart, you were loading up, and you were still landing your power shots. Good work.
Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Nobody home with that hook. The stamina is off the charts. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Incredible work rate. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. The right hook just missed. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. Let's talk about Rhodes in that last round. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man.
Okay, focus, man, focus. Big, deep breaths. Big, deep breaths.
Two straights down the middle. Can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't...
Buddy, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on. You've completely switched off. Get your mind back on the job. That was a terrible round, that was. Come on. You let him back in.
You were loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. Good.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round.
Get your the defense on the end of what you're doing. Good work. Just get him.
All right, now you're switching on. You've been coasted for this entire fight, and now you've let it for it.
That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Back out there.
Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go.
There's the bell to start round 10. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
What are they doing that round? Are they trying to get an early out? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. This may do it. A much better game plan here.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace.
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. This may do it. It's all coming to an end. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Swing and a miss with the jab. His stamina is off the charts. I wouldn't be surprised if they stop this fight considering the swelling and the bruising. So the referee says fight on. Let's talk about Rhodes in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
There's a lot on the line here.
Don't give him no free shots. Stop. Now, don't want you.
Okay, now you're switching off. I need you to focus on what you're doing.
Good work. Now, that's it. Now, breathe. Just get your breath back.
Look into this. You're better than this kid. Go back out there and win the round.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man. Good man. You were thinking. You were smart. You weren't loading up. But you were still landing your power shots. Good work. And don't forget the jab. And don't give this back.
Get that jab back. Just box him. Just be smart.
Nice work. Good round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy.
In the round, right? There's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
Great. I love that. I love that. That jab slick. Just keep him on.
You've let him back into the fight. You're much
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Good work. There's 1, 2 straight down the
Mix him back together and put it back on him this round. I need you to switch back on.
And there's the bell for round 11. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Straight right just misses. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? They're in trouble! And down goes Lupe. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
That's lights out right there.
people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.